The Black Death, also known as the bubonic plague, was one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. It swept across Europe in the mid-14th century, killing an estimated 25 million people, or 1/3 of the continent's population. The disease was caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, which was transmitted to humans through the bites of infected fleas that lived on rats. The origins of the Black Death are still debated by historians, but it is believed to have originated in the Gobi Desert in Central Asia. From there, it spread along trade routes to the Crimea, where it entered Europe through the port of Genoa in 1347. The disease quickly spread throughout Italy and then to the rest of Europe, carried by merchants, soldiers, and pilgrims. The symptoms of the Black Death were gruesome and terrifying. Victims would experience fever, chills, and muscle aches, followed by the appearance of painful, swollen lymph nodes, or buboes, in the groin, armpit, or neck. These buboes would often turn black and burst, releasing a foul-smelling pus. Other symptoms included vomiting, diarrhea, and respiratory failure. Death usually occurred within 3 to 5 days of the onset of symptoms. The Black Death had a profound impact on Europe, both socially and economically. The sudden and massive loss of life created a labor shortage that led to higher wages for workers and a decline in the power of the feudal nobility. The Church, which had been seen as all-powerful before the pandemic, was unable to provide any relief or explanation for the disease, leading to a crisis of faith among the population. The Black Death also had a significant impact on art and literature. The theme of death and mortality became a common motif in art, with many artists depicting scenes of death and decay. The literature of the time, such as Giovanni Boccaccio's The Decameron, also reflected the pervasive fear and despair of the pandemic. Despite the devastation caused by the Black Death, it also had some positive effects on Europe. The decline of the feudal system and the rise of the middle class led to greater social mobility and economic growth. The pandemic also led to advances in medicine and public health, as physicians and scientists sought to understand and combat the disease. The Black Death was a catastrophic event that had a profound impact on Europe. It caused widespread death and suffering, but also led to social and economic changes that helped shape the modern world. The lessons learned from the pandemic continue to inform our understanding of public health and disease prevention today.